Realistically, he's supposed to die in prison. Things could change. Yes, I'm hopeful for that. Yes, I hope and pray that all of that happens. But I can't live with that every day because that's just too much of a burden. Baby, the words on this card say a lot because without you, my life is not complete. You are my world, the love of my life, and I cherish you, honey, daily. I long for the day when I can be with you all the time and just live our life. I thank God for you every day because I'm blessed to have you in my life. You're always on my mind and always in my heart. I love you, baby, more than words could ever express, and I love you beyond limits. Love always, your husband, Travis.
Casey has been married to her husband Travis for 8 years. But since getting married, they've only spent 9 days together.
The way I describe Travis is to say he's the type you want your daughter to date, except for where he's at, and that's in prison. You don't want your daughter's date to be in prison, but other than that, he's a really good guy. You know, we all make mistakes. January 30th, 1992, my husband was charged with 2 counts of murder, kidnapping, and burglary. He was sentenced to 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole. My name is Casey Rush, and I'm married to a man who's doing life without the possibility of parole for 2 murders that he did not commit.
At the time of Travis's initial conviction, the pair had never met.
That date that we got the sentence, I cried. I didn't want to believe it, that my brother would be in prison for the rest of his life, you know. And prison life is hard, and the things that go on in prison can alter your character. After the first 10 years, Travis began to lose hope, and who the person that I knew him to be, he started to change.
And it wasn't until 18 years into his sentence that their paths finally crossed, when Casey came across an appeal website for Travis.
In 2010, I came across a website that had Travis's name on it. So I wrote him, and I wanted to see what his answers would be to why is he innocent? I don't believe you, so tell me why I should believe you, in a sense. You know, so I just wrote him, I sent him a picture just so he knows what I look like, you know, but it wasn't like love interest, or it wasn't like just a pen pal. I didn't want any of that. It was more like I wanted to, psychologically, I want to know your brain. They all say it. So I just waited for the mail, and I kind of just, you go on about your life, you know, I didn't really think about it. And then he wrote me back, and I got a letter from him.
When Casey met Travis, I thought it was kind of weird, but the more visits that she had with him, the more Travis started becoming himself. I can see the gleam of hope in his eyes again, you know. So Casey was a godsend to me, I say, for my brother.
After corresponding over letters for 3 months, Casey went to meet Travis face to face for the first time.
He sent me a visiting form to go see who this guy was, you know. And it took me about 4 hours to get there. Keep in mind, this is a 4-hour drive that it is 120 degrees when you get out there. No joke, it was the hottest thing ever. You could fry an egg on the floor. Once he popped out with his big old cheesy smile he had, that's when we met, and it was like, I knew I was in trouble the minute I kissed him. We did a lot of kissing that, you know, you're not supposed to, but of course, you know, we did. Like, I knew when I say I knew I was in trouble, it's like, oh my God, what have I got myself into? Because I knew he was the one, you know, just from that kiss. It just was like that, he is the one that I'm balanced with. And I felt that all in that moment. It was really weird. And, you know, and I'm just like, oh, this lifestyle is gonna kill me. But it was, you know, there was a reason for all of this, and that was my reason, was him. You know, that was, so from that moment on, it was just been a crazy ride since. All right, baby.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
what's going on with you?
Not much. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's
You-
crazy.
You know I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too. Yeah,
I can't wait to see you.
I know. I can't see you too.
He asked me to marry him, and I said yes. So come February 25th of 2012, I married him. So that was one of our milestones. We got married at the prison, which is a crappy wedding. It's nothing that you want to invite your family to, so my family didn't come. My daughter was there. Him and I have been married, or we've been together 7 years. You're funny. Well, you can just save all that for your family visit. Are you excited?
Oh yeah. I'm always excited for that.
And you're gonna bring your A game?
What?
You're gonna bring your A game, I said?
Can't mess with me.
Oh, I always mess with you. I'm coming out to see you. You better be excited. You better be excited. Because I am. It's been a while since we've seen each other. We never had a chance to actually be alone one-on-one as a couple, as a married couple, as a regular couple, as anything. And we've never seen each other one-on-one in any sense of the form of being regular.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, baby. I'll see you.
Alright.
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
All right, I'll kiss you in a few.
Alright.
All right,
Alright.
bye.
The couple weren't able to consummate their relationship until 5 years after they tied the knot.
The laws changed, and lifers, they were granted a family visit. So our first family visit was July 10th of 2017. So that was the first time we ever got to have sex, and that's what changed our marriage. Our prior to that, our marriage was shaky. We were headed for not good. We were headed for a divorce. I was never looking for a relationship, never. So Travis was the first guy I ever got to. And he's the one I'm only allowed to get to know me. I just got back from seeing Travis, and we had a really good visit. We have talked about, what's been going on with us. We haven't seen each other in a while. So instead of just talking on the phone, it's like we get to catch up face to face. That's about it. And then we kissed. We got to kiss hello and goodbye. We take that extra minute for a kiss. We push it as far as we can, right? Without getting in trouble. To explain to my friends, or my family, that I'm dating somebody in prison, someone who's convicted of a double homicide, and then he's got 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole. There's a whole lot to take in, but to get your family to take that in, they can either accept it or they can move on, and not. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, regardless of what somebody tells me, unless it was detrimental to my daughter, if she would, or something like that. Hey, Tay.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Good job.
When she first told me that she was going to be involved with somebody that was incarcerated, I was absolutely rebellious, and I felt as her daughter that she could do much better and be like, okay, whatever, it's just a passing phase. You're with him now, he'll be gone in a few months. But that wasn't the case. So, yeah, it was a blessing in disguise. Most definitely. My relationship with Travis, it's just something so different. He's done a lot more for me than a lot of people have, from being behind prison walls. And that's just meant a lot to me. I got his name tattooed on me, on my arm, about 5 or 6 years ago. Not long after, he got my name down on his wrist, so.
Since meeting, Casey has been working with Travis to overturn his original conviction, which he maintains was false. They are currently waiting on their 4th court appeal.
The realistic side of it is he's supposed to die in prison. And that's the sad truth. For something he didn't do. And that's even sadder. They said, hey, the deal is, to serve 5 more years or whatever. Easy cake, walk in the park, whatever. We've already done all this long. Things could change. Yes, I'm hopeful for that. Yes, I hope and pray that all of that happens.
For me to want to date someone in prison, I would never do that. That's like a weird relationship to me. So yeah, I thought she was crazy. And I've told her too. I was like, you crazy.
Am I here because I feel sorry for him? No. Am I here because I look at him as a project or anything like that in my life? No. Do I want this lifestyle? No. Did I sign up for this lifestyle? Yes. I love it. I love not being normal. Making up our own normal as we go along. Whatever.